Hello and welcome to the Cars Line Cup Series YouTube channel, and today we are racing the ZSS at Armory Digital Super Speedway. So, as you can see, starting on pole is Tony 5811. He ran part-time for Joy Paints in the Cars Line Cup Series at Auto Club. That was actually the best he's done in any of our racing series, was at that track, ironically. So, yeah, that was something. Also, we got a new part-time driver. That would be 71 Zebel. And he will be racing part-time, planned on for the remainder of the season. So, yeah. With that being so, this, again, for the second week in a row, will be the largest field in ZSS. And yes, it can be surpassed. We're at 42 cars. It's the max roster at the moment. If we do get any more drivers, I will start editing the tracks more. I need to edit them for the Cars on Cup Series anyway, considering they're going to have 46 drivers next year. So yeah, and that's something. Yeah, and also here at Armory Digital Super Speedway, we're racing here now. 3 races prior to the playoffs, and we're going to be racing it again in the playoffs at the night track. So what we see today could reflect on what we see in a few weeks at the night race. And also the battle for the points lead is heating up as well. As you see, second up there, second in points, Omanessa. I can't exactly say for sure how many far back they are, but 3 drivers battling for that points lead. Omanessa, Bernie Thrush III, and Bird, who's leading the points right now. And yeah, that's something. But yeah. Orlando was last week, and we had a second-time winner put her in the playoff. Or I keep doing the gender assumptions, but I'm assuming her. Yoiko and 54 won last week at Orlando. Starting kind of in the middle here today. Orlando was, as y'all remember, crazy. And the race was doubled because of overtime, 2 overtimes, and Yoiko ended up on top, and Arthur III ended up second in that race. So, yeah, today will be an interesting points day. And, yeah, field mostly consisting of Toyotas. But let's go ahead and go to her cockpit for the starting of the engines, because she won last week.
Drivers, start your engines!
Also, download a thing that was suggested by one of the members of our server, admin, Crimson.exe suggested I guess it was a patch for 2014 realistic racing. So it will likely change the racing in both the Cars on Cup Series and the ZSS. So this is kind of a test for that. I did one test actually at the same track. It went okay, so I'm sure we'll get a good result here today. A long ways to the start zone. And we're there. And Tony 5811 goes a little bit late. This will get a decent reaction. We see the 1 and the 26 back there. Greg Freeman Jr. trying to get enough points to get into the playoffs. He got 2 straight top 10s in the CCS, by the way. See Kazo down on the bottom, but no help down there. Murray Thrush III might do him a solid, and he will. Get a little bit of draft to that 46, which I believe will be just enough to get him to the lead. Any laps led for, I mean, if you lead a lap, that's 5 points. That could be big for Kazo. He's in a points position. You can get a good finish, get some points, you know. And 4 wide, Zebel Oh, Kazo! Barney Thresher the third's around. Huge crash on the first lap. Reggie Fogelman will take the lead to the caution. Tony 5811 right there in second. Man, a test I did here, they did not crash on the first lap. I'm hoping we don't have a repeat of Orlando. That would be bad. Barney Thresher's a third totaled. Looks like it's probably going to continue with heavy damage. Let's take a look at that. Reggie Fogelman, your leader right now. Let's kind of go forward here. So, I mean, it's really hard to say because I know Zevel, I mean, he was aggressive on that start. And, man, that's something. So, we're going to go slow-mo, I guess. We're going to go helicopter, see if we can get a good perspective of who did what here. And, you know, Zevel went 4 wide there. Man, it's hard to say. I mean, I don't think any of the guys up here had too many issues. Yeah, he just Barney Thresher third, pushing too hard into the 46, into Zevel in his debut, into Jimmy, into Kazo or Pox Kozart, Austin Johns, Amy Chilson, Omanessa battling for the points lead, or Thresher battling for the points lead. Matthew, the 09 Jeff Sinclair up on. Oh my gosh, Jeff Sinclair having a wild ride. Design, Bird barely able to evade it. Car still trying to avoid. Jonah Burridge, Crazy BGD, Mini Juan, 6, a 06. Just con a little bit of damage, I'd imagine. I mean, good grief. Jeff Sinclair. I don't even know if that 68 is going to continue. I'd imagine it might. I mean, wow, look at this wild ride for Drip Racing. Number 68, Jeff Sinclair. Definitely going to screenshot that. And he's still running. A lot of cars are damaged, of course. Your leader, Reggie Fogelman, currently. So, look at our top 5 right now. This took out a lot of cars. And I'm not surprised. So, took out from 24 plus cars out of this race. Or, well, hard to say, because from 24th to 42nd are DNF'd. Including, let's look at Zevel if he's, I don't think he is, but, no, he's still running. A lot of damage. Well, actually, he looks kind of clean from here. But definitely some damage. Jeff Sinclair on his side, still running that car. A lot of these cars are going to be very slow. And I just hope it don't stack up like we've seen last week at Orlando. I don't think it's going to be much like that. Because Orlando was really just everyone was going nuts. And here they were just kind of getting there a little bit organized. And then it just didn't quite work. With so many cars, I doubt we'll have another caution. But, you know, anything can happen. It's in 2003. Murray Thrush III, he's still running after getting turned. Again, battling for that points championship. It's not going to come easy. But, yeah, he's coming down pit road to get some repairs. Go and watch that, actually, because get a little view. Because we don't see many cars pit. The CCS finale, Carsland Speedway, is expected to be a little longer. Yeah, he's retiring the car, unfortunately. Try to continue, but not going to happen for Barney Thresher third. So he'll DNF and not gain any points, but that will open the door for Birds out of the race. Never mind. So Omanessa, maybe, yeah, Omanessa could retake the points lead. Man, they got a lot of damage. They're really far back. I don't think a one run here is going to keep them up in points position. Just finishing, it'll catch them up. And it may even catch some cars from behind, like Austin, well, not Austin Johns, because he's got more damage than Omanessa, but maybe Yoiko, 54, and a lot of these playoff guys involved. That is definitely going to shake up some things, especially with guys like Cazo, Weeb Gonzalez, Ricky Freeman Jr., Melinda Jones, and even Exo, I think, has a shot here, and definitely Truly Money has some stuff going. They might get something good going here and get some points, maybe flip the playoff picture, because after today is Sugar Rush, and then after that Sawmill. So then we begin the round of 8 playoffs for the ZSS. So that's interesting. Again, let's go through a top 10. So we're gonna go to our pace car, but we don't have any favoritism here. But yeah, currently leading Reggie Fogelman, part-time, ineligible for points, just leading for experience. He'll be full-time next year, saying he's interested in the Cup ride, so he may abandon his ZSS plans for a Cup Series. That's to be determined, really, for sure. But then second, 2050-11, he actually just left the server, ironically. So he will. He's gaining points, but it's not really mounting up to anything. He's not gaining points, but where he's at, finished second place. Might do something to him. Cazo, on the other hand, he is in an interesting spot. I mean, his best finish this season is like, I don't know, like 6th or 7th. I don't know. I can't say for sure. But he has had a interesting season in terms of finishing, and he's been back in points. Now he's kind of in the middle. And where he's at, and with all these cars DNFing, he's even finishing third. He maybe could get in the playoff picture. Can't confirm, but it's a possibility. And then, of course, kind of got lots of time. We're going green this time, by the way. But Yoiko just got 2 wins. Probably going to be in there, already in 4th right now. Getting a good run today. Didn't get too much damage from that incident. Didn't expect it so it's going to be interesting to see there. Maybe definitely hopefully going to capitalize against some points today. They could go for the points lead depending on how things go today. And then Exo, he's kind of where Cazo's at. Weave Gonzalez a little bit closer up in points, not as much. And Ricky Freeman Jr. got a win at Bristol, hasn't shown much sense. Melinda Jones could get up into the playoff picture after today. Jeff Sinclair, with all that damage, we'll see how he runs. And then Truly Money has a good shot as well in that. And Nathan Aguilon as well. I don't know if he's still in the race. Yeah, Nathan Aguilon will finish 32nd. DNF will not gain any points from today. Unfortunate. We're going to restart lap 6 out of 10 with 5 to go, halfway. Coming to the restart zone, waiting for Reggie Fogelman to go. Goes now. Reggie Fogelman leads. And holy crap, that's not many cars at all. As Tony 5811 will get the push to the lead. And no, he's the guy that left the series. We had a guy that left the series almost win in the Cup race here, Brennan Willington. Not only did he left the series, but he also was the first ever Cars of the Cup Series winner. Oop, wrong guy. You go back to the leaders. Cazo getting a big push from Exo. They're both in the same spot. Oh, Reggie Fogelman getting a little touchy there. You see cars really spreading out. Well, it's showing who's got the competing car. Exo trying to get a run from Ricky Freeman Jr. And Tony 5811, I think, will lead this lap. Yeah, this is not going to be like Orlando, I don't think. I think we're green to the end here. Tony 5811 just has that run. These cars are so battle-ridden right now. Oh, he's got some help from Yoiko. Oh, 2511 up the track just a little bit there. It's going to hurt him. Exo going to try to take the lead here. But Yoiko wants it. I think Yoiko's going for win number 3, 2 in a row. No one has done that in the ZSS or the CCS this season, won 2 in a row. But no help, unfortunately, from Reggie Fogelman. Exo will keep it there, but with a hard run from 2058-11 on the top. Reggie Fogelman wants the lead back. We had one part-time winner. It was actually our 2017 CCS champion, Zine. He won at Turriana City. Exo leads that lap, but if the 24 wins today, he'll be the second part-time ZSS driver to win a race. They're trying to go 4 wide here. Exo leading, holy cow. Another question is, could we see lap cars? And Austin Johns is back. I don't know if it's going to be a lap traffic issue. They're trying to go 4 wide again as Reggie Fogelman. He really wants some good runs here. Yoiko at 1 Iowa, 1 last week in Orlando, going to try to take the lead here with 2 to go. This is good points for Yoiko. She's going to lead this lap, I believe. Nah, Exo's got the run. Exo will lead this lap. Yoiko again looking for win number 3, 2 in a row. No one's done it. Yoiko trying. 2 to go. We've got Reggie Fogelman right behind her. He's underneath. We got Byron Fan. He's running a meme car. He's decided to run that full time, so it's allowed if you want to run it full time. Yoiko keeps the lead a little bit. Reggie Fogelman in the 24. We get a run on the bottom. From the 1 lap to go. Yoiko gonna get a good finish despite that. There goes the 5. The 5 is underneath. We could have a driver who left the series win this race. Will Lieb Gonzalez allow it? Lieb Gonzalez pushing the 5 through the corner. In a big push. And we'll go underneath. The 26 will go low. He had help. 5's got the run. And depends on who has it coming into this final corner. It's not much help, but it's got the bottom covered right now. Okay, another 3 wide for second. The 26, Weeb Gonzalez, trying to get a run. Gets help from Cazo. Cazo's low. It's going to come down the line here. I think Weeb Gonzalez is leading, and Weeb Gonzalez will win here at Armory Digital Super Speedway. What a battle to the end there. Reggie Fogelman P2, and Cazo, I believe, his best career finish in 3rd. And Yoiko coming out 5th. Not a bad run today for Yoiko. I think they'll really hit towards the season points champion thing there. 1 caution took out most of the field. Not much entertainment other than that. Man, what a race. What a race. Well, we'll see you next week at Sugar Crush. Yes, it's the one from Wreck-It Ralph. So it's going to be interesting to see. Don't worry about tomfoolery you see on the bottom, but congratulations to Weeb Gonzalez on their first career ZSS win.